got a banjo on my knee, so you know what I'm gonna play. All right, we're gonna learn it right now. This is kind of a late beginner, intermediate type of thing because we've got some embellishments going on. And we're off the melody line, and you probably already know this on the melody line. If you don't, you can figure it out based on these notes. You know this already, but if you're a beginner watching this, these notes are the same. All right, you can find the notes all on the melody line, but we're gonna do it on the bass and the middle because it's cool. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna just break it into little sections. All right, so here's the first part. So the first part, we're gonna do a double hammer-on at the bass string on the first and second fret. So we're gonna pluck one time over here and we're gonna produce 3 notes. It's really cool. So you may have to practice this a bit to get the timing right on it. So, all right, once you got that, we're doing 2 open middle strings, first fret of the middle string, 2 open middle strings again, and the second fret of our bass. All right, so let's do that again. All right, pause it, back it up if you need to. Get this little section down. Now we're gonna do the next part. Now we're staying on the bass string for this whole little part. And we're doing our little double hammer on again. So we start with that. Whoops. So we start with that. So we do that double hammer on. Then we do our second fret again. First fret, then open, and then first fret again. All right, let me play that little section. All right, now I'm going to play both parts here. All right, now the next part goes like this. Now, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but that's almost exactly the same as the first 2 parts. It's just slightly different. So, we're starting out again. With our double hammer on. 2 open middle strings. First fret. 2 open middle strings. Second fret of the bass string. The next part goes like this. So we do our little hammer on. We pluck that again, the second fret, 2 times at the first fret of the bass string, and then open. All right, so now I'm going to play all 4 of those little sections. Now, when you do this first fret of the middle string, I don't know if you noticed that or not, but when I do that, I'm doing a pull off there. Now, you don't have to do that, but if you want to make it a little fancier, you can. So you can see that pull off is bending the string. let's move on to the second half of the song, where we go up higher now. Okay, so we're doing our double hammer. Then we slide up to that third, and we do it twice. Then we do our middle string first fret twice. Next part. Then open bass, and then first fret. So again, those two parts. Now if you want to fancy it up a little bit, you can do this. And what I'm doing there is, when I get to that, I'm going 2 open middle strings, then I'm going on the bass, 2, 1, 0, 1. All right. Like that, okay? So now we're down to the home stretch, and it goes like this. All right? And that's a repeat of what we've already done as well. So it's our double hammer on, 2 open bass strings, our first fret of our middle, and you can pull it off if you want. Then twice again. Then we do our second fret of our bass string twice. Then the first fret twice, and then open. All right, now rewind this till you learn each section. All right, so let's play it again, and we'll go through it kind of slow here. 1, 2, 3, go. Now, I don't know if you heard it or not, but I played that just the tiniest bit differently, and it's just because it's just natural to play things a little bit different each time you play it through. Doesn't mean you're playing it incorrectly or anything like that, and you'll find as a musician, the more you play something, the more freedom you'll feel, and the more you'll express yourself and do different things with it. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next week.